That's clever for me. Second, guys. And we are live on. Get you waiting there, guys, with a sneaky little under the radar little. It was like this on stage, and then when the guys run on and adjust the set before your very eyes. I'm very sorry for that, guys. I forgot to slide in the image, as you could probably tell. But now we have the image right there, and we're all set for this Devolver Digital E3 showcase. I am super hyped for this. It's going to be total antics and madness and awesomeness in the best kind of way from Devolver. They do it so well. They bring on a mad show in a glorious way, as I say. But not only is it a fantastic and wacky show, it is also a show packed full of awesome indie games that we do love so much on this channel. So I'm super excited for this Devolver show, guys, and I've brought together an awesome panel for this one because it's to warrant the awesomeness of the stream itself. Let's get a good panel together, and that was the objective, and that was achieved. So I'm going to waste no time, and I'm going to get introducing some of these awesome people who have joined me today. First up, it is my main man Fastback, who has been on this channel as a regular, but he has taken a little bit of a step back. But it is such a pleasure to have him back on the channel to chat some indie goodness and soak up another Devolver showcase, because I think we did one before last year potentially, my friend. But yeah, how are you doing, Fastback, bro? You looking forward to this Devolver showcase? No, then. Hot take. Are you there, my man? I guess he's not there. Fair enough. Okay, let's move forward. We'll come back round to you, Fastback, if you can hear us. Is that 1 minute 49 countdown on the Devolver show? Do you know, guys? I know you probably got one eye on it as well. I'll bring that up. I think. Oh, you're back. That is awesome. Did you hear my words there?
Sorry.
That's all right.
Yeah, no, I did. I forgot I muted myself.
No problemo, my friend.
No, I'm very excited.
Awesome.
Very excited for. I always say Digital Devolver, but you always correct me, so it is Devolver Digital.
Devolver
but
Digital, yeah.
The show's crazy, so I'm calling it the Digital Devolver. So. You never know what's going to happen.
Fair enough. Turn it on its head, yeah. That is true. You don't ever know what is going to happen. To expect the unexpected is the way forward for this show. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, super excited to have you back on there, my friend. Thank you so much for being part of this today. It's going to be a fun one.
It's been a while.
Yeah, indeed. Next up, we have a guy who's seen quite a bit of on this channel, and I love hanging with him. He's been an absolute trooper, hanging out with me for loads of these E3 streams. Absolute legend, and awesome to have him back on the show to hang with me today. It is my main man, Luke Steele. How are you doing, brother?
Good, yeah. I'm looking forward to this one a lot. Actually, they're always Devolver's shows that they're not so much a show as an experience.
Yeah.
They're always really interesting, really funny, and they always have really good content as well. That they're a great publisher. So looking forward to that, particularly coming off the back of the Ubisoft Forward, which was it was something. So
slag it off. Go on.
Yeah, no, it was 50 minutes of total crap, and then about 10 minutes of decent stuff. So so I'm looking forward to this one.
Awesome stuff, my friend. Yeah, fantastic to have you back. I've just noticed I've forgotten to do something. The ticker at the bottom still says the last show's names. You can tell I've been rushed around today, guys. This is the third stream of the day. I'm so sorry I've forgotten to change the ticker. I'm going to change that ticker at some point, and I will get those names changed mid-flow, and we'll get some of your names up on the screen. But I have put the links in the description to everyone below, so if you did want that kind of goodness and you want to know links to any of the guys who are on the show today, definitely hit up the description below. But I have to get onto this final awesome guest we've got here, the legend of the community, podcasting extraordinaire, a man who I absolutely admire for his passion and knowledge around gaming. A true honour to have him on the show for this Devolver show today. I did pick him tactically because I knew he had a lot of passion, and that is what a Devolver showcase is all about. I thought it would be an awesome guy to get on for this kind of show. So, Pong Soul, my friend, absolute honour to have you back on, my friend. Thank you for being part of this. How are you doing, brother?
Brother, it is about time I am back on the Indie Gamer podcast. This is amazing right here, right? So at least you remembered to introduce me this time.
Oh, yes.
Unlike the last time I was on.
That was horrific.
I appreciate it. No, man, we
Thank
are
God.
in the middle of E3 hype. This is fantastic. Devolver always puts on one of the best shows out there when it comes to E3. So I am excited to watch this with you guys. You know, being here with Fastback after doing a 5.5 hour marathon with him the other night. Nothing better. I feel comfortable talking to him. And then, of course, the great Luke Steele. Amazing to be here, sir. Always love what you have to say. So, man, this is a special treat for me. Thank you so much, Brother Indy. I can't tell you enough. I love getting these invites, so I am excited to talk about this.
That is awesome, my friend. Yeah, thank God I didn't forget you again. I would never live that down. That would be terrible. But yeah, you're awesome, bro, and I love what you're about. There's so much passion there with you, and I say that word a lot, but passion is an important thing, and you really have that in spades, brother. And it's awesome to have you for this today. I think it's going to be a real fun one, and there's lots planned. Thank you so much to everyone who's joined us in the chat as well. It's awesome to see you guys in. Really excited for this show. We've got about 16 minutes. I do believe it is starting at past. Hopefully they're sticking to that plan, and I've got the right channel up and all that malarkey. We will bring that up when we see maybe a Devolver, some sort of sign of Devolver action coming on the screen. I might bring that up on our screen so we can get ready. But yeah, thank you so much to the chat who've joined us. So many legendary names in there. Once again, if you've come back from earlier, you are a true legend and deserve a beer to be bought for you. An e-beer will be sent your way. But yeah, to shout out a few of you guys, well, we've got a quick second, then we'll dive into a little bit of expectations. We've got Pyro, Matt in the house. Thank you so much for being here, brother. We've got Mike from NLG. Absolute legend Mike is, and he's part of the Gamers United Guild, which Fastback and myself are part of as well, which is an absolute honor to be part of. Thank you so much for being here, Mike.
Oh, okay.
Absolute honor. So Back from the Dead is back in the house. Thank you so much for being here, buddy. You were here earlier as well. I said Blue Moon, maybe. No, I don't think I did. Blue Moon FC back in the house. Thank you so much for being here, my friend. Scott is back in the house. He's been doing quite a few shows with me recently as well, and it's always an honor to do shows with you, bro, and it's great to see you in the chat tonight. Thank you very much for being here, Scott. Judzilla is back in. He's done 2 streams with me today, Judsy baby. So he is a legend for her tagging on for that second stream of the day with the Wholesome Direct as well as the Guerrilla Collective earlier. Thank you so much for being here as well. Now, Juds, you're an absolute legend. So yeah, who else have we got in here? We've got Viper Strike in the house. Nice to see you there, mister. Loving the indie games. An ex-member of the NLG crew, although it's a still family member, I am sure, because he's a great guy. But
he's
yeah,
family.
Absolutely. Great to see you in, buddy. I'm sure we're going to get some great stuff from the indie variety today. Shizno Elite is back in. Thank you so much for being here, buddy. May Suko back in the house as well. Thank you so much for being here. Trusker for life. Thank you so much for being here. And Andy Waring is back in the house, and also Flame as well, who was on the stream earlier with me too. So thank you so much, all of you guys who have come by for this. I'm super excited, as I keep saying, but I am so genuinely excited for a Devolver show. You've got to be excited for Devolver if you're an indie fan. But yeah, just one more shout out to Always Busy Gaming. Thank you for being here, my friend. So we've got about 14 minutes, as long as that is the correct timing and they don't suddenly pull it on us and go live, and we'll just go with it. But as I say, 14 minutes is a nice amount of time to do a little bit of expectation talk. I'm actually going to send this one straight down to my man Pong So, if that's all right. And just want to see, my man, you know everything about everything, so I imagine you know Devolver.
Don't say that. That puts a lot of pressure on me, brother.
Sorry, a little bit of pressure, but it is always true. But I know you'll know your Devolver, because you've got a good taste in games, my friend. Oh, yeah. So yeah, I just wondered if you had any expectations for this Devolver event, or like, have you checked out these Devolver shows before? Is there anything you're hoping to see come up, or is there anything you're looking forward to seeing that you've heard about?
Well, first of all, I'm looking forward to Devolver show as a whole, because you're always going to get something crazy. You're always going to get something fun. They just do a awesome time of not taking themselves too seriously and just putting on a show that everybody can enjoy. And that's what I love to see about this stuff. Again, as far as expectations for this show goes, I mean, I am 100% looking forward to Shadow Warrior 3.
Nice.
So Shadow Warrior 2 was one of my favorite games. I put over 80 hours into that thing. I'm a little upset because I've heard of some of the changes that they're supposedly doing, but I trust that it's going to turn out good. And that's Flying Hawk. Is it Flying Hawk? Yeah.
Flying Hog, yeah,
right?
that's the one.
Yeah.
Or was it Flying Wild Hog? Might be Flying Wild Hog.
Yeah.
Is it? Something like that. One of the ones.
Yeah, Flying Wild Hog. Yes,
Yeah.
thank you very much. From Poland, actually. So,
cool.
no, great dev. And I'm really looking forward to get some more footage of that. I've watched a lot of it, and they have done an incredible job with the movement. And I just love that game. That game is just pure fun, and that's what I'm about when it comes to video games a lot of the time. I'm interested to see if we might see some Hotline Miami 3. That's been hinted at and talked about. Kind of a little bit of smoke going around that we might see something. So I'm hoping that's the case. I love Hotline Miamis. I have a great time with them. I don't know. They're just one of those fun pick up and plays. Like when you're looking through your catalog of games, you're like, what am I going to play right now? You just pop in some Hotline Miami and, obviously go around and just shoot up a bunch of stuff. And I always enjoyed Hotline Miami's, and the stories are really cool in those too. So that one I'm looking forward to. And then obviously one on a lot of people's list that we've seen some definite good looks at, but I definitely want to get a release date for and maybe see some more today is Death's Door.
Hell yeah.
The action RPG, the Reaper Crow, just looks like another phenomenal game. And I can't wait to see what that one is. Like I said, I hope we get a release date because I want to put that on my list.
Confirmed release date today for that one, my friend.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, so that's going to be nice to get. There's been a ton of indie release dates been confirmed over the last few days, guys. I've been building up a list. A load more today as well were added. So it's awesome to see some release dates coming forward. And there's going to be a ton of games to play over the next few months, believe me, based on all of those.
Incredible. Incredible indie.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. No, that's great takes, my friend. Yeah, a lot of people crying out for some more Hotline Miami action. Although they were saying on Twitter and the devs did come forward and deny it was happening pretty much straight away, but that does not necessarily mean it could be a lie. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Let's hope so.
Could just be shutting down the rumors until the big reveal. But the only thing is as well, those devs are kind of I don't know whether they're done with the series, but I really hope it happens for you, my friend. Really, really do. But that is awesome takes. It's going to be awesome. Whatever happens today, I think it's going to be a fun time. And thank you so much again for those takes. Let's go on to my man, Luke Steele. I know he's a big Devolver fan, just like myself. Is there anything you're looking forward to seeing today, hopefully, or any hopes and dreams or expectations? I know you've watched quite a few Devolver shows before. You're looking forward to seeing the continuation of the saga with Nina? Just like myself.
Oh yeah, always. That's like one of the main draws of this show is seeing that. So actually, I mean, Pong must have been reading my notes because he's taken literally everything that I would have mentioned.
Great minds think alike.
Exactly.
Love it.
So yeah, no, I totally agree with everything that Pong said. The only thing I disagree on actually is the changes that they're making for Shadow Warrior 3,
right?
Which is, I mean, mainly the ditching of the procedural generation and that sort of stuff is actually, I find that quite favourable. And I really love Shadow Warrior 1 and to a lesser extent 2. But this, the new one looks like they, in the most well-intentioned way possible, they just looked at something like Doom Eternal, went, okay, let's make a game like that, but in this universe. That's
exactly what I thought.
Which is not a bad thing at all.
I'm looking at your notes as well.
Yeah, go away. I mean, Death's Door, looking forward to a release date on that. I mean, that just looks fantastic. I'd love to see a new Hotline Miami. There have been some rumors bubbling away for a while about that. And Devolver always have at least one or two things that are very unexpected. So last year they had stuff like Carrion, for example, that was just kind of came out of nowhere. So they as I've said before, they always have good stuff here, and they always publish really good stuff. They're a very, them and Annapurna are probably the two best indie publishers out there. So there's going to be some really cool stuff here, in addition to just a totally bonkers cinematic adventure in the Devolver cinematic universe. So
exactly,
it's going to be cool.
It really is, my friend. Definitely great shouts. Yeah, that's it's going to be an awesome one. Looking forward to it. Got about 7 minutes and 45 seconds according to this clock, if it is correct. I do believe it is approximately correct. But yeah, great shouts there, Luke. And let's move on to my man Fastback. I know he has a massive passion for one game that you just mentioned, which is Carrion, and that's a Devolver published game. Is there anything you're hoping to see today, though, Fastback?
Carrion 2.
I thought you might say that.
I don't know. That's it. No, I'm interested in Death's Door. I remember seeing that last time they showed it. Phantom Abyss, is that out yet, or
that's beta on Steam at the moment? So they're gonna. I think they might be announcing a release date for that today.
Yeah. Sub Rosa, I remember seeing that a while back. That looked interesting. I don't know if that's, it seemed like a mafia, FBI type deal going on or something.
Nice.
First-person multiplayer shooter.
Nice. Sweet. Yeah. So, what's your expectations in general? Do you enjoy the Devolver showcases as a whole in general?
Always. No, just crazy, but they show great games. Last time we watched it, they showed Shadow Warrior 3. They revealed that last year.
That's right.
So are we?
It's a good deep dive on that. Yeah, because one of my predictions early on was that we'd get the release date for that today, but I don't know if that's happening now. I think that might make Pong so happy though, potentially.
Yeah, right. No, I would love to get a release date on that, just so I can try to plan out my calendar. Because I think I'm at this point right now. I think I'm going to have to break it down by game, by hour, by minute, with the catalog of games that we have going on.
Absolutely, yeah, it is craziness. There is so much coming out, and Scott,
but now I always get surprised.
Yeah, surprises are great.
What they show, there might be something new that, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. No, it's all about the surprises for sure, and they will definitely do that. I'm going to see that. Scott in the chat has said Katana Zero DLC, please, which is a really good shout. I think I'm not sure if it's quite ready, but it could well happen though. It's definitely being done.
Yeah, another great one. Yeah,
that would be really nice to get.
And other than Carrion, the last Observation was another great one that I played. The last one.
Observation is them as well, indeed. Yeah.
If there's any more sci-fi stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Yeah, definitely great shouts. Yeah, that's good.
Indy, let me ask you a quick question. You probably know a little bit more than I do. Do you think it's too early to see anything from the Talos Principle too?
As in, is it been announced then? I'm being slow now. Fraud alert. Is it?
Okay. Yeah, it's been out there for a while that they're working on it. I think,
nice.
But it has not been officially announced. So that's why I was curious if you thought it was too early. Maybe it is too early at this point. Then if you don't even know about it,
maybe then maybe Luke knows though. Potentially, he keeps his ear to the ground on the old indie scene. Have you heard about Talos Principle too?
I've heard that it's been in dev, but not, as Pong said, not so much an official announcement. But I don't know for how long. So. Okay. It'd be great to see it though.
That would be
I just
pretty cool.
Even if it was just a brief, official announcement, that would be cool.
Yeah, definitely. No, that could definitely be one on the cards. Yes, I mean they've got so many games. Like that Sub Rosa game. I don't know if you saw that one. That's kind of like that heist kind of thing going on, like retro vibes. That one was shown a little while ago. That's quite a new game, so I wonder if they're going to do anything with that. But I think it might be quite a lot of new stuff, really. And and I think the Death Store release day, I think I might have predicted that one with Scott. Actually, we were talking about one show a little while back. I think I might have said 20th of August. So We're doing that specific at everything, but we were having fun with it, you know, just for the good, you know, for the fun of if it comes true or whatever. But yeah, I mean, I'm really excited for all of their show. There's so many games that I mean, I would like to see. Sometimes it's like I say, I'd like to see a sequel to this, I'd like to see a sequel to that. But at the end of the day, a lot of indie games are best because they are new IPs and stuff, and they're new ideas, if you see what I mean. That's the good thing about indies, is you don't often that much get you know, sequels and carrying on sagas and stuff. It's more they want to move on to a new game or something after they've done one successful game. So yeah, the new stuff is great and it comes out of nowhere often. So yeah, we could get anything. Let us know in the chat what you guys are hoping to see or what your expectations are. I'm going to read out a few of your comments. It's so awesome to see you all in. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I've misplaced the actual stream. Where have we gone? There we go. So yeah, we got actually, let me just, where did it go? Yeah, so there we go. 6-1, is that me 6-1 up there, Scott B? On the prediction tally. Well, we got 96 in, guys. That is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much for being here. It really does mean a lot. Feel free to hit that like button if you are enjoying this. We will be going straight into the stream obviously very soon. So if you're here for a Devolver action and you're getting us talking at the moment, you're thinking I'm not hitting that like button, they're not even bloody showing any Devolver. But we will be soon, don't you worry about that. Yeah, I've got that screen. I'm hoping that is the right show. You guys on the one where there's a man and a woman talking and there's like a outside, is that the stream you've got up, guys? Bruce and Kaysen, is that the one you've got up in the background? Anyone? Is that the stream? You've got a split screen? You've got two on Twitch gaming, just to make sure you haven't got a no.
Yes,
that's the one you've got where it says Bruce and Kaysen on the left. Yeah, cool. Just wanted to make sure I'm not on some other stream when I'm monitoring it. But yeah, shout out to Wolf in Soul. Thank you very much. He says Pong Soul. Shadow Warrior 3 looks absolutely incredible. They took some things from Doom Eternal and build on the previous Shadow Warrior games. Definitely one of my most anticipated first-person shooters this year. Yeah, I really feel like they've definitely got some inspiration from Doom Eternal. I really can feel that in the trailer like last time. I like the comedic sort of aspects of the game as well, whereas, you know, it's quite it doesn't take itself too seriously, but it looks absolutely awesome as well. Shout out to Xbox Jesus, and Raylia has popped back in again. Thank you so much, my friend. It is awesome to see you back in. So he hung for both streams earlier and he's back for more. You're a legend, my friend. Thank you so much. Green Pass Gaming is in the house too. Thank you so much for being here, my friend. Flippo Carbone is in. Pyro Matt, Mike, Series X, Sperling. Thank you so much, everyone who's here. And also, I Love Indies, who's back from earlier as well. Thank you so much, all of you guys. We've got about 30 seconds to go. I'm hoping I've got the right stream up once again. Let me know some final expectations. Any last words, guys?
Oh, just enjoy the hype here, man. This is E3. We're in the middle of it, and Devolver puts on one of the best shows usually. So I expect nothing less than perfection from these guys. So let's do this.
Nice, brother.
Expect madness.
Expect madness, yep.
Yes, madness and games.
Although my timer might be wrong, I'm guessing I'm going on my timer. Expect nothing less than games. Yeah, I mean, yeah. What is that thing in the background? That is weird. They've got cameramen on, like, what they call those things. Oh my god. That's so random. Is that? No, it's not even a cameraman.
Oh, it's not a cameraman. It's a little, yeah.
Right. So it's actually 9:30 now. Let's hope we're not missing it somewhere else or something. But yeah, we're going to be getting into this real soon, guys. I may as well bring that up now, just in case. Yeah, Serious Sam 4 on console, please, for Frankie in the chat there. That is awesome. Let's bring this back. Not sure what's going on. It's 9:30. We should be doing a countdown timer or something. It's a little bit strange. You'd think there would be on a dedicated channel with a countdown timer, wouldn't you? But that's what it usually would happen. Is that countdown the 4 minutes in the top? Saying it. Are you actually listening to it at all, guys? Because I've got it down. Have they said anything?
They said that it was coming up right now.
Oh, awesome! Thank you, my friend.
So let's see if that's true.
That sounds like it could be. If I can actually work out what I'm doing. Feel free to carry on chatting. I'm just going to get this ready, guys.
Yeah, Luke.
There we go.
Luke, what I was gonna say was about Shadow Warrior 3 was I love the new traversal system and how they implemented a lot of the Doom stuff. That looks fantastic to me. What I miss is I always hate the removal of some RPG elements where they, the stats and that kind of stuff. That was the part where I was like, really? And they also talked about maturing the humor. I'm sorry. I love the humor. I love the childish humor. Lau with his little one-liners just cracks me up every single time. Like
we're going.
I just don't want them to go too far beyond that.
Speaking of Shadow Warrior 3, it's actually on the screen. I don't know if this is the actual showcase or whether they're just showing a trailer.
Yeah.
Did the showcase just kick off? What are they doing? It's a really weird way of starting this.
I don't know. It is.
I don't know.
It looks amazing though.
It does really look amazing.
Yeah, it looks fantastic. No, I mean, I agree with Pong. I think, because I quite like those elements as well. And as you say, like, I don't really want them to change the humor at all because it's deliberately stupid, right? It's deliberately supposed to be, kind of those old 90s throwback style of humor. Even Duke Nukem-esque, it's kind of like that. But I'm sure they won't cut back too much on that, or at least I hope so.
I hope so.
And it's part of the identity as well, isn't it? It's like stripping away the identity.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I trust them not to change it too much. And I mean, you can look at this and it looks like Shadow Warrior, right? It doesn't look like it's
except for a whole lot more beautiful.
A lot more beautiful.
My God.
If you like, if you like Doom, you've got to play this. I mean, you know what I mean? If you haven't, it's that kind of.
It's too rated R for you, though, Indy. This isn't it?
You've got me wrong, my man. We've got to have to discuss this. I don't like
too much.
I mentioned Blasphemous once to him that I don't like the Blasphemous themes, so now he won't let me get.
Why.
Blasphemous is like. It's vulgar. I don't like the. Every podcast I think he brings this up to get me to make me look bad.
Good job, Luke. Good job.
Yeah, he's definitely nailed it. Okay, we're going, guys. That's awesome. It looks like we're going. Or is this a recap? It's a recap, isn't it?
This is our first year bringing you the very best.
Yeah.
What is happening? Maybe it doesn't start at 9:30.
There we go.
So maybe we just leave this down for a
Looks
couple.
like it started.
It's not started. This is the old one, isn't it? So, yeah, I don't know what it's all about, really. But there we go. Let's move this a little bit.
Future of video games and the future's future.
Maybe they're doing a quick sort of last year on Devolver Digital. You know what I mean?
Just catch everybody up.
People,
exactly.
They're preparing you for the craziness.
Maybe we should just.
They want to prepare people like this is what to expect. Are you sure you want to continue?
Yeah, indeed. I'll bring the sound up because people want to get a refresh, maybe. Thank you so much, everyone who's hanging out with us. We will probably go full screen in just a moment. In fact, we could just do it now.
So then, we kind of wrap it up after that. I'm thinking it's like a 4-5 year deal.
Actually.
It's like watching Doctor Who. You never know what to expect.
Right?
Yeah,
it's shit garbage. Fucking shit garbage.
I mean,
it's a dumb idea that'll never work. And you're an asshole for thinking it up. Who thinks
this is the new one then. Yeah, we're going. They're confusing us. They're testing us, aren't they? This is the new one now.
Narrative videos about the futures, whatever the
it's just a new haircut. I did follow her.
That was supposed to be my face. Is that even legal?
You gotta follow Nina.
Devolver Digital Empire's release wholly any work likeness attribution and/or image rights upon execution of an employment contract, clear as day. Basically, we can do whatever we want with your likeness.
Let's go.
Some stupid deep fake video abomination or whatever.
Enough of this. You, less talking, more typing. I don't like it. The internet would never buy it. We produce video games at Devolver Digital, and damn good ones.
I wonder what this pass thing is. Do piss take about Game Pass or something?
Yeah, but listen, it's not just a dumb movie idea. It's a multi-layered
bit of humor on that.
universe.
Yeah.
You don't understand. This is art. This is painting with light. This is cinema.
Awesome. Thank you so much, everyone who's hanging out. You're all awesome.
It is a goddamn white-hot arms race out there. A hype eats hype, media-fueled intimidation game of boss mode, knuckle-fuck nut kick. And we are falling way the mother-effing ever shit behind. Melissa, do the numbers.
Damn.
Yeah, so in the last...
It's bad, people. Real type
She was
bad.
just swearing, and then
We
she
need a
stopped
fresh
swearing.
perspective.
It's so funny.
Something wild, something stunning, something new but not too new, but new enough so that it seems new to those know-it-all know-nothings in the know, you know?
Actually, man, I
That's
think
brilliant.
No.
Record scratch. What?
I know it all's like
Who are you
punk.
and why are you making noises at me?
Nina, man, Nina Struthers, I'm an adjunct under executive on the marketing team. I'm gunning for synergy officer one day.
Why are you pouring the coffee?
Because we need coffee.
Grab
Nina
it,
for the win.
Jaw. Nina, is it?
Nina for president.
Put the coffee down and talk at my face.
Yeah.
Even though I don't live in America.
Well,
It
the
just
thing
sounds
of it
better.
is, a few of us were talking, and
Monetization as a service.
Zane?
what he said.
That's got to be the most ridiculous.
Let's fucking do it.
So good.
For 4 decades, and counting, Devolver Digital has been at the absolute bleeding edge of technical, social, and humanitarian progress in the burgeoning videotainment market. Now, that's no accident. The global research and development teams at Devolver Digital Incorporated have
things
worked
in the background
tirelessly
is
to
what you gotta
deliver
look for.
to you,
Yeah, it's
the
true.
unwatched consumers,
'Cause,
so many breakthroughs in the video game entertainment
They
sphere that are
posted
arguable with
a-
the countless problems we've successfully
A
solved.
photo on
Whatever
Twitter,
actual
and
problem
I zoomed in. A lot of people zoomed in, and trying to find. It was a whiteboard. And it-
Oh, yep.
Did you see that photo?
I saw that photo.
It had Nina in the foreground and in the whiteboard.
Allow loud consumers to not only throw money at their
Yeah, I think
screens,
it was.
but to throw money at our federally unregistered offshore corporate bank accounts.
It looked like it had
Devolver even
just
just
something random.
Guy in the
A lot of people thought it said Hotline Miami 3 on it.
Oh, come on, Andy. Come on, you're giving me hope.
Just giving you a little red breadcrumbs out.
Last year, we spent money we didn't even have to fill the void chopped huge when your mad thirsty consumer soul when E3 was canceled. Devolver Land Expo straight up revolutionized the very concept of marketing as the industry's very first quadruple A playable video game trade show that you could download and play as a video game and video game play as a video game. Progress can't be stopped though, no. So this year, Devolver Digital is taking aim at the blisteringly lucrative subscription service video game market.
Subscription, baby.
Welcome to Devolver Max Pass
There we go.
Plus.
Taking down Game Pass. I love it. I love this where they do this sort of
Max
stuff.
Pass.
Yeah. That's everything.
Is that
Welcome to
Jason
the future.
Momoa's brother?
Yeah, it looks like him.
Games as a service. A razor-edged industry shuck jive that is served to convert what was, traditionally, a one-time purchase into a potentially lifelong chain ball commitment to reoccurring payments for video games that, well, let's be real deal about this, most of you don't even enjoy anymore. Devolver likes to take things further. Dive the big dive, you know? Take the leap, push the envelope, toad the wet sprocket, go big or go home, and baby, we ain't got no home to go home to. Devolver likes to take things to a place that isn't even funny. So much is creepily possible and uncomfortably prescient. That is why monetization
I love it.
as a service. Give me some more. We see it as a groundbreaking new way to keep consumers locked into a semi-regular non-payment schedule with a novel, if not needlessly complex approach, wherein a top-tier service subscriber, that is you, look at you.
What's up,
Granted
Cyber
access to
Gunter? How are you
dozens,
doing,
if
bro?
not
Indie
hundreds
for
of
president?
dozens
I don't think that's a good idea, my
premium
friend.
purchases at the low, low monthly
And what's up to
price. No
HTK? How are you doing, bro?
subscription itself. Hit me again! Woo. That is the Max Pass Plus difference. You simply apply And your credit competency, work history, genealogical
Hot
straight
dogs.
vector, total lunar payload weight, environmentally induced super selection state, and very
Can't be a hot
first
dog.
magic deck are evaluated on a 29-point density matrix, and boosh, you're absolutely Rose Street.
I want to see Phil Spencer eating a hot dog on Sunday.
I'm hungry now, though.
Yeah. Looks good, doesn't it? She's enjoying that.
Hamburgers, buddy.
From there, you are granted direct access to purchase anything in our constantly growing collection of video games and video game related junk for free.
I love the way she plays it.
I wonder how many takes this took. Oh my god.
Well, not
You
the
can purchase-
purchases. They're not free.
You
That
can
would be
purchase
insane.
anything for free.
Good action. So, totally free. Let's check a look.
Jekka looks
At
back.
some of the video games that amazing consumers like you can look forward to, if you get approved, of course, with Devolver Max Pass Plus.
Let's go.
I don't know how those two could keep a straight face.
Yeah, that was pretty good actually. I did that. Premium purchase. That's- There we go, guys.
平和は単なる幻に過ぎぬ。その喪失を嘆くなかれ。己の行いを悔やまずともよい。武士道というは死ぬことと見つけたり。
What is this? Oh, cool. That Mama Rocks, how are you doing? Thank you very much for being here. And G's Keat says they are sold. Thank you very much for being here also, my friend.
その道を守るべし。
They're sold on the Max Plus.
Yeah.
It's
nice though.
This looks good.
Yeah, it's good.
This looks incredible. Wow.
That was very unexpected.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh, trick to Yomi.
Oh, Flying Wild Hog.
See, that's what I expected.
Flying Wild Hog again. Telling you.
Nice.
Nice.
Premium purchase.
Yeah. And black and white too. Old cinema.
That's nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Phantom Abyss. Asynchronous multiplayer experience.
Yeah, this looks pretty cool. It's like
Yeah, I got the
an adult version of Fall Guys.
Yeah, that's what I thought of it as. Yeah, definitely. I got a beta key for this, but I didn't have time to play it actually. It's so annoying.
So much Indiana Jones. God, I love this. I love
Game
it.
on you. Oh yeah.
So good,
Yeah.
this. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. Believe me. It's got a nice flow to it as well. The traversal.
Yeah.
I like that. This is cool. And those blue ones are obviously you probably worked out. You see the other characters. You see them die and stuff. You can try not to make the same mistake. But yeah, once you die, you're out of the round. If you see what I mean, like Fall Guys. But no, Fall Guys. Yeah, you can die like that, can't you? Yeah, you can fall in the pit or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Looking good, baby.
Yeah.
Fashionable. Now that's a phrase. A phrase that goes lock, stock, hand in hand with gamers. An exclusive state of being, if you will, to which only the most adroitly premium amongst us could ever truly endeavor to gain entry. Until now. No. That's this, not this. I'm snapping, damn it!
What is
Being
this thing on
fashionable
screen?
is a natural extension of the Devolver Max Pass Plus
a battery.
premium purchase experience.
Is that on the source?
The
From us
integration with
to you.
Twitch.
By
Is there a way of
Devolver's
avoiding that, or
own
is this the source, you think?
textile
No.
manufacturing and weaponized branding
Everyone will be
entity
streaming
symbols.
from this, won't
We would
they, like
to
other
present
channels?
to you our newest
Is that right?
collection of exclusive garmentry,
Well,
only
that's one of
available
the
to
areas
the
you can stream
Devolver
it
Max
from.
Pass Plus survivors. I mean,
Yeah, do you know what I mean? They'll be getting it from a
subscribers.
source.
Shut up.
Do you think this is the
This
source?
collection of fashionable, comfortable, and catastrophically
That's it.
unaffordable formal wear was
Possibly, I
designed and
don't know.
manufactured entirely
Yeah.
in-house by an elite selection of our most popular and attractive
long as it's part of the
interns, of whom
stream, then.
we've given key action words and access to an internet-connected device and, shall we
Indy,
say,
you're ordering
joie
one of
de
those
vivre.
suits or what?
Hell
You
yeah.
may go.
I want to look like the Joker for
As
sure.
with everything else in this presentation, the Devolver Max Pass Plus exclusive merch
I'm sure
collection
the
is,
woman in
well,
the background
exclusive.
is
Only
Christina
available to
Cara
subscribers
Donna,
in a premium purchase.
who is
not at all in
the face model for
subscription fee
Dina
you may or
in
may
The Last
not,
of Us
but
Part 2.
maybe,
Oh,
may be
really?
paying.
Yeah,
They are all
I'm
actors,
pretty
obviously.
certain that's
Yeah.
the-
So probably.
Wow, Luke.
Now, let's take a deep breath.
Yeah.
and take a peek
Even
at these
Nina's an
two
actor.
premium purchase
A lot of
products that'll be
people
available to
think
you
she's
soon.
the CEO, but she's
Devolver
not. She's
Max
an
Pass
actress.
Plus.
Breaks people's hearts, I know.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was real for a
Did
while.
you? Yeah, yeah. Battery for Maiden. Is that going to go away? It's not bloody going away, is it? Oh, it's gone. Phew. What is
Is
this?
this that Weird West game?
Oh yeah, it must be actually. Yeah.
Is it?
It doesn't really look the same as it did last time though, mind you.
Doesn't look like that.
No, it's different.
Art style.
It could be though.
Yeah.
I don't think it
Maybe
is.
not.
Yeah. No, I think it's different.
No, I don't think it is.
No. It's not out yet though, is it? The Weird West game.
No, it is not. They haven't even announced release date.
No. So it's pretty cool though. What's up, Boogeyman? Thank you very much for being here. How are you doing?
Oh, wizard with a gun.
Oh
All
yeah.
right.
Oh yeah. This
Oh,
looks
yeah.
good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. This looks wicked. Thank God they got this gameplay
Oh.
of it. I'm liking it.
All about this.
Yeah. That looks nice.
Looks like co-op also, right?
Yeah. They said
Yeah.
multiplayer. Oh.
That is wicked.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Beautiful. 2022 Switch
Oh,
from PC.
Of course, Switch and PC. Of course.
See, that was the
Of
thing.
course.
That's the reason I got a Switch initially, and now I have a PC as well. But because a lot of stuff goes Switch and PC, and then you sort of miss out. Here's Death's Door, though.
Yep. Yep.
It's time, brothers and sisters. Get that release date, baby.
The visuals, the color is just.
Looks amazing. Yeah, they showed it on another showcase. They're all blurred into one now. I've done too many. The other day, one showcase.
Andy, do you know where you are
No,
right now?
not really. I'm on Planet Devolver. It's looking amazing. I like the boss battles and it's really, the combat. There's some cool combat. There's like a chain you can throw out and pull them in and stuff like that. I think like a bit like Scorpion almost. Like.
Yep.
Loving the colors.
Yeah.
For the palette.
Is it August the 6th, guys? He ruined it. Is he on Twitter? They might have just dropped the trailer or something. And the reveal.
Really? August 6th?
I thought it would be August 20th, so it's not too far off. I'm quite pleased with that. Is that his guess? Oh, that might be his guess, actually. Yeah, that's his guess. Oh, yes.
Okay.
I'm like it. Scott is good at stepping up for putting himself out there for guesses. I like that. What is
They
he
showed
gonna
the
These
chain
boss
too.
fights remind me of Mario.
Don't tell me there's no. Come on.
Are we getting a date?
July 20th. I was 1 month off.
Yes!
That's even
Yes!
sooner then.
Oh my God! Perfect.
1975, Devolver Digital
far
and
away.
the many
That is sweet.
incredible
Good stuff.
developers we've partnered with
The actual
have produced
CEO.
what can only be appropriately described as
July
That's
is
a good
like.
time to drop games.
There is a lot in the end of July now, though. That's the only problem.
Yes.
never actually
Including the
played,
Ascent.
and then made public claims about the game's quality in order to substantiate their place in online conversations about whether or not an indie game is still indie if it has a publisher.
Yes.
That's why we're proud to announce that the
I love
entire
it.
This sounds like
Devolver
this sounds like an indie gamer rant right here.
Yeah. I wish I could speak that fluently.
Still haven't quite nailed down yet. Each of these gems will be available at a reduced rate for a bafflingly limited amount of time, with discounts ranging from "Hi, why not?" to "Fuck me, why are my pants wet?" Think of it as a kind of thank
She's
you
really
from an
good.
old friend. An old friend that believes you deserve.
So far, so epic.
Wet your pants with savings. Oh my God. Freaking hilarious.
It's brilliant, yeah.
Visit DevolverMaxPassPlus.com for more information.
We didn't have a release date for Phantom Abyss, did we, guys? Or did it say a release date on that one?
No, I didn't
No.
see one.
So maybe that's not the other one then.
No, I didn't see one. Yeah.
Dragon Wolf, my friend, he says he's loving it. Awesome stuff, buddy. Great to have you here. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much to everyone who is here.
Card game.
Put your prediction in the chat,
yes,
guys. Which other game we're going to get a release date for, I wonder.
We just did. We got one for.
Yeah, they said 2 release date reveals and 5 new games.
I predict Death Store.
We got Death Store.
So we got one for Death Store.
I love your tactics,
one.
though. I predict the one I know, and then I win. Love it. Yeah, so I wonder if it could be Shadow Warrior 3, though. We haven't actually
It's
seen.
gotta be soon.
Yeah, I haven't showed that yet, right?
Was that the
Maybe
trailer
that
they
or
first showed, though?
Subrosa.
The trailer that came up
No,
first,
no.
that wasn't part
Well,
of the
it
show.
was the
was it?
trailer,
That was a recap,
But it
wasn't
wasn't. Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
recap thing.
Yeah,
So,
cool. So it might still have a chance.
Yeah.
Inscription. Huh?
2021.
Premium purchase.
I love it.
Hey, kid.
That's me earlier.
You love video games. I'm a grown man.
Just before the show.
That's why you relate to the Discord.
Yeah. Literally, yeah.
Want to pay for video games? Not at all, no. What if you could play a game for free, but then later we charge you for cool stuff and make you watch ads for minimal benefit to you, the consumer? Well, that doesn't sound as great.
Pick up your phone, it's tumble time.
Ignore loved one. Reprioritize your life.
That's my wife.
Still going after
Let it
Candy Crush
consume
after all
your
this time.
very being.
Yeah.
Turn real money into pretend money and spend it.
You guys look like.
Collect your favorite
You
characters.
guys look like
that
Jack
you
Jack
never
and
even
Dexter
heard of.
cartoon.
Tumble time, it's tumble time. Pick up your phone, it's tumble time. Tumble time, it's tumble time. Pick up your phone, it's tumble time.
Yes, I do, Mars. How did you know?
Devolver Tumble Time is the future of physics-based puzzle gameplay, elegant monetization, and strategic brand integration. Choose characters from a loaded roster of your Devolver Digital faves and rack a major, huge, big-time game points by matching and clearing the impossibly adorable page on the tumbler. We mentioned that it's free, right? Because it's free. Except for the ads part, where there are ads, because of course there are ads, because nothing is ever really free. Get hype and unleash
stereo
each
boxes take
character's
20% more
special
free.
move and clear chunks by creating and activating
More hot
chaotic
dogs,
chain
man.
reactions.
They really.
1, 2, 3. They're
Pre-register for
multiplying.
Devolver Tumble Time on the App Store and Google Play by visiting Devolver.
Yeah.
It's a chili.
That's great. That's a big cupcake. Oh, this is where the screenshot came from. The Twitter thingy, Bobby.
Oh, hey. Let's talk about subscriptions for a
Oh, the
moment.
food's all perfect. What?
The subscription
Yeah.
service is an instrument of monetization from days gone, when your grandparents wanted to try a new cheese each month and your uncle wanted to look at photos of naked ladies from the comfort of his own tool shed. A relic. An unwieldy, physical beast that we have haphazardly let slip into the digital realm, leaving us with nothing but ones and zeros to stand in for our stinky dairy product and perfect knockers. Devolver, though, aims to return subscription-based addiction back to its more tangible roots with a premium purchase title available only in this. The physical plane of actual, real, real existence. Goddamn right it is. Introducing Demon Throttle by developer Doinksock, the creators of
Demon
Gato
Throttle.
Roboto. It is coming to the Nintendo Switch as a physical box set, and only a physical box set through our good friends at Special Reserve Games. Oh, you heard me right. Demon Throttle will not, I repeat, will not be available in any digital format and is only available for you to purchase as a retail product and put on your shelf and to never play or to sell at ridiculous scalper prices to anyone who missed out on its initial offering starting today.
Wow.
Check a look.
Check a look. I love it.
Premium purchase.
That demon's just my way. Or something.
Cool music.
Classic.
Yeah, Dragon Wolf. So far, this is the best presentation so far.
Hell yeah. Always the way, pretty much, though. Devolver. They steal the show often, in my opinion.
Yeah.
A lot of people as well, I feel. It's just the way they do things. They just go against the grain and do it their own way. It's also the games as well. It's not just it's not a good presentation alone. It's good games as well, which is the great thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh? Right?
I love it. It's good. Really good. Great work, Stilts.
Well, it wasn't
Who'd have thunk? Big news by a guy from... Where are you from?
Technically, I'm not supposed to be here.
That's
I'm
great, buddy.
filming-
Okay, now bring it home. Hit me with the big move. What's the punch?
There isn't one. He does not have...
Videotapes. Nina. Tape.
What she said.
What's this now?
Well, we put the entire thing on a tape and then sell it. Like this, right? Right?
God.
Here. Videotape. The trick, though, is that there is one and only one, and we sell it to one buyer only. Just the one.
Just the one?
Okay, and since there's only one and the buyer keeps it, and we broke the little tab on the inside so you can't copy it, it is non-fuckwithable. Here. A non-fuckwithable tape, right? NFT for short. It's
NFT.
to be fair. Can we do this? Can this be done? It's actually already been done. Okay, the one copy of this entire presentation on tape, the one in this player right here, is available online for the first Devolver Max Pass Plus Triple Platinum Elite Gold Star Magnum Double XL tier subscriber to go to DevolverMaxPassPlus.com and buy it. Okay,
Amazing.
it is totally non-fuckwithable. It does no damage to the environment, to the energy grid, or the global technology supply chain, because it's just this old tape. right? That Caleb found in a box marked Nancy's Fancies, okay? In the back of an old filing cabinet in the birthing wing, and it's also a tape.
Fucking brilliant.
Yes, yeah. Zane, Nina, Margaret, Caleb. This is such wonderful.
What's going on? Wolf in Soul. I think that was Pong Soul said about Weird West, if that's what you mean. I think he was saying about Evil West.
Yeah, Weird West? Yeah, that was me.
And Evil West is saying there's a game, that's that Western game that's developed by, I'm not really sure what he means by that, but
yeah. So they got one that's called Weird West by Wolf Studios.
That's right, yeah. Yeah, there's a weird game, yeah, exactly that, yeah. But there's maybe there's another game called Evil West, but this one was Weird West, like we were talking about. Didn't even see that though. Is this over?
No.
Can't be, can it?
They have something more, right?
Yeah, that's gonna be nothing, would it? Yeah. It's just a fun little moment, I think, isn't it? Yeah. Probably get people turned up, would be funny. So how many have we had so far? We've had about maybe 5 games, would you say?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the Samurai one. So I think we're on 6 total right now.
Yeah, that seems about right.
If you don't count the Shadow Warrior 3 trailer in the beginning.
Yep. It was the end. I had a feeling it might be. Yeah. Yeah. So there was 6 games in there. Yeah, I did think it was, but we didn't see any updates on. They're usually quite short and sweet. So let me just get rid of that. Oh, there. Go away. That's gonna get me a copyright strike. Wait. It's just like fumbling away. Let's get back to the old home screen, guys. I'm gonna hit up Pong Soul first. What did you think, my brother?
Loved it. Classic Devolver. Just again, don't take themselves seriously. Just put on a fantastic show that is funny. They don't care about offending people. They don't care about any of that garbage. They're just going to do what they do, and they do it to the utmost. I just absolutely, it's so creative. They come up with something different every single year, and this was no different. I love the production. I loved how they presented each game. Just really well done, and we got to see some cool new stuff too, which was awesome. I didn't get to see my Hotline Miami, but that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
Plenty of good stuff coming. Plenty of good stuff coming. So yeah, no, I'm very impressed. Very impressed.
Very good stuff, my friend. Let's hit up instant reactions then for Luke Steele. What did you think of it, brother?
Yeah, I mean, as always, you know what to expect with them now, in that it's just totally bonkers, but with some really good content, and I think it is probably the best conference, if you want to call it that, or the best show that there's been so far. Not that the bar was particularly high, but
yeah.
So
I was gonna say that.
Yeah. But really good. Funny as usual. Completely irreverent. And really cool stuff. I mean, Trek to Yomi, which was the first game shown.
The Samurai one,
the Samurai one.
Yep.
Super cool. Such a cool concept. It looks really, really nice. Release date for Death's Door, and then some other cool stuff as well. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. Really, really enjoyed it.
Awesome.
And
yeah.
just to catch up, Indy, that there was a release date for Phantom Abyss.
Oh,
too.
sweet. Oh, that'll be
that was the second one. Yeah, that was June 22nd.
Ah, nice. Did it say 1.0?
That's
early access.
Yeah, early access.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Did that say what platforms as well, brother?
No, I do not see that yet.
If it's early access, I think it's
it'll be Steam,
just PC, yeah.
Yeah, that's what they call it on Steam, isn't it? So,
Steam, I think.
Yeah, it's already. Yeah, so maybe they're pre-release codes at the moment then. Yeah, so that's great. So it was kind of what we expected. They often do that. They will tell you what's happening and stuff. So, you know, it's quite an interesting approach whether you should keep surprises or do the announce what you're going to be talking about, which is works both. They both have their positives. But yeah, before we settle in a little bit more, let's get Fastback's instant reaction from the Devolver Digital E3 showcase. Did you enjoy it, my friend?
I'm hungry for a hot dog.
There's always a pause. He's like, I'm
Chili cheese, please. Yeah.
So you say again, sorry.
The show was great. You know, as always, a lot of funny moments. I'm ready to sign up for the Max Plus. You know. And
yeah, absolutely. You're all over that as a Game Pass lover.
What was the first one? What was the first game to Yoma? Was it Path to Yoma, or that one looked great? The samurai one.
Trek to Yoma.
Trek to Yoma.
Trek to Yoma.
Yeah.
That looked great.
Yeah, it did. That was a really surprising one. Yeah, what we're going to do, guys, we're going to have a little recap. Obviously short and sweet, but we can go back into it because sometimes it goes past you so quick. So I've got it up on the screen if you did want to look at that, and we can have a little recap. That looked really interesting, I thought. What kind of game do you feel like it's going to be? Like, did you get an impression?
You know, some of these real good games that we've been seeing, the side-scrolling, you know, you got depth to them. I mean, that's something, you know. Can't even remember the brain for it right now.
It looked like Limbo to me. It looked like a Play Dead game.
Yeah,
did you think so?
Like a 2D action.
Yeah,
black and white, different shadows.
That's cool, my friend. No, yeah, right. Well, that's interesting because I think got slightly different sort of perspective of it, but that'll be cool.
No, there was some gameplay in there where it was from that perspective, from the 2D.
Nice.
You know, think of Song of Iron, right?
Yep.
Right.
The same.
2D playing in a 3D world kind of thing.
Yeah. I think the difference being that it had or does have quite an involved narrative, and there are cutscenes. Yes. So I think that's what you were seeing, the other elements, but the gameplay was clearly like a Song of Iron type game. Probably, I mean, stylistically.
I know what you mean. But... Yeah, it's kind of like maybe like an Unreal Engine where it feels really 3D, but you're kind of on that plane, kind of as a like controls wise, which is really cool. I think it looks amazing. I've brought it up for you if you wanted to speak any more on that game. That was definitely a surprise because that came out like some sort of, I don't know. Like, there you go. Yeah, I see what you mean. It actually, Song of Iron is actually a good shout of a comparison. Yeah, that looks amazing. That is maybe even because I did look away for a little bit at that point, so I missed that. I think now I'm even more sold on that game. But yeah, it's like goes to show.
Fire too.
Yeah, the
fire, even in black and white, that fire looks
Definitely. I'm really up for that game. It's only next gen consoles apparently as well, by the look of that, is it?
I had a look online, but I think it's coming for current gen as well.
Oh, is it? Okay, cool, buddy.
Yeah,
no. So let us know in the chat as well. Thank you so much for being with us, guys. This has been like really fun. I've really had a blast with the Devolver. Like I say, we're going to do a bit of recapping and chat through a little bit of it. But yeah, we definitely want to hear from you in the chat. What did you enjoy? What was your favorite game from the showcase? What did you think of it overall? Have you been Devolverified? If it was your first time, have you popped your Devolver cherry, as they say? And it's
Devolverified, a new word there, Andy?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. After that, after you watch Devolver, you get a new intellect. You have these new words that come out.
Or they
Absolutely.
Or they subscribed to something they didn't realize what they were subscribing to, so now they have another bill monthly.
Yeah, exactly. So Phantom Abyss on at the moment. Yeah, I mean that game looks awesome.
Yeah, this one looks real good. I'll definitely want to check this out.
Nice, buddy. Yeah, it's a multiplayer game, obviously. So yeah, if you let's whip around and come back around again. So Pong Soul, my friend, would you say like you had a game of the show or a couple of games that you'd pick for, your best moment? Would you say?
Yeah, I mean that the Trek to Yumi, I think it is, your Yomi. That one definitely caught my eye. I love the look of that, the feel. I love those 2D ones that have that 3D effect. But some of the effects that they had with the crumbling building and stuff just look truly amazing. So I'm always about those. I can't wait. I'm Song of Iron I just can't wait till it drops. So I will be all about that one when that comes in. And like you said, that was kind of a surprise, which was cool. And then that Wizard with a Gun. Definitely came out of nowhere and looks super cool. I love those top-down, multiplayer kind of. I don't know how RPG it's going to be, but it definitely gives that action feel with the guns and all that kind of stuff. So definitely love the art style and art direction in that. So that one was really cool to me too. And just nice. So if you guys didn't realize that the Devolver Tumble Time puzzle game is real, I don't know if we realize that.
Oh yeah, usually they do stuff like that. They did Devolver Bootleg. Do you remember that one?
Take it seriously or not when they were not.
Yeah,
I know. Like I thought that was kind of just like a spoof, but it's real. It's coming out in 2021 on iOS and Android. So
yeah, like one year they did like they did like a Devolver Bootleg thing, which is kind of similar to that, which is cool. Yeah. That's a good shout out there, my friend, that you said about that. But yeah, Devolver Bootleg had like Hotline Milwaukee on it and stuff, and like these really simple games that you could download. There's like 6 mini games, and you could get it on Steam, I think, and it was. It's still on there, I think, but yeah, and also they did like they did the what's it called? Luke will probably know the one where you go into the convention center and it's all to promote the games. What was that called again, Luke?
I can't remember what it's called, but I remember playing it. Funnily enough, but
nice.
It was Devolver's own.
Oh, Devolver Land Expo, it was called.
Yeah, Devolver Land Expo. That was it. Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because obviously E3 didn't happen last year, so they made their own game around it, and you went through it.
That's hilarious.
I remember that.
Clever, yeah. And it's a good way to promote the games as well, because you actually go through it and there's achievements and you could shoot stuff, and there was a boss at the end of it as well. But you could actually walk up to the Fall Guys booth and stuff and go in there, and all the booths were individually designed, and it was very cleverly done actually. So it really made you want to play through.
That's cool.
Clever idea.
Cool. Yeah, no doubt. Other than that, finally to get a good look, I had not heard of Phantom Abyss. Obviously, being a console, only player, I had not heard of that one until you talked about it pre-game or whatever, Indy, when I kind of looked it up. But to get a good look at that, I'm definitely interested in that. I really hope that comes to console. That would be a fun multiplayer kind of experience, racing through Indiana Jones style in a temple to get to the end with a bunch of traps everywhere and stuff.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, no, definitely looks great.
Yeah. Definitely, bro. Yeah, it's going to be a fun one. A bit more of a mature Fall Guys, obviously, as we've said many times. It's going to be a fun one for multiplayer aspect. I'm going to try and get on that. And
There's something on that one that I just caught that it said Phantom, right? So it's multiplayer, but the players that you see in there, they're other players, they're Phantoms that failed at some point, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Is that what you're seeing as you're going through? So, okay. Yeah, it's kind of
cool. That's... Yeah, that's kind of what it is. Yeah, you sort of see people's mishaps, and
I guess it kind of helps you. Yeah, kind of guide you. Maybe not make the same mistake. That's.
Yeah, I think that's.
Just like the driver tires and Forza.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so I think it's like because I think that's where the asynchronous part comes in, whereas they they're not actually doing it at the same time as you, but they are from previous people's runs, if you know what I mean. But yeah, it's really cool and good to see.
Shout out to Judzilla. Shout out to Judzilla too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Judzilla. Shadow Warrior 3 was already day one, brother, for me. So I didn't include that one because we just got a trailer, but no release date and stuff. But yeah, no, that's definitely already day one. That's my top. So
nice. Yeah, that's obviously an awesome game, awesome looking game, and it's up there for a good pick for sure. Yeah, Death Store, baby, awesome to see that. Let's pass this over to Luke and see what his kind of games of the show were, or moments of the show. If your moment of the show, Luke, was the hot dog eating, I would not hold it against you.
Oh, you got me.
I got
No, I mean, I think, definitely Trek to Yomi was probably for me the best bit of the show. It was all good, but that was a highlight. I mean, coming off, last year, Ghost of Tsushima, and getting another Japanese, samurai-inspired game, which again looks to be kind of harkening back to the classic movies like Jimbo, etc. So that's super cool, and it just looks really creative and really different, which is always nice. And so that that and Death's Door release date, and to know it's coming really soon is fantastic. Really looking forward to that. Phantom Abyss, I'm actually not that hyped for.
Really?
I think the concept is super cool. But I don't know if it was mentioned, but the unique, and this is a cool concept, which is that all the dungeons in that game are procedurally generated.
Yeah,
don't worry,
right.
That's not the cool concept.
Okay.
But the cool concept is that essentially the game generates a dungeon and it passes that dungeon out to, let's say 20 players.
Yep.
And the failed, as has been said, the blue sprites are failed runs, but I don't know if it's been mentioned, but actually whoever finishes that dungeon collects the relic. The dungeon then closes forever, and that's it.
That's right. Yeah, I heard that before.
So you can essentially be the only player in the world that has completed any one dungeon.
That is pretty good bragging rights, isn't it?
So it's a cool concept. I just don't know how long that would interest me as a game. It's essentially doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, without maybe much context. So, and that's fine in something like Fall Guys, because you've got variation in terms of the game modes. The little modes that you play as you go through the gauntlet. But that's just going to be you run through a dungeon, there's a relic at the end all the time. So while I think it's a really cool concept, I don't think I'll be that interested in it unless it can offer, like something more engaging than just doing that all the time.
Yeah.
But super cool idea.
I know what you mean. Do you think there's a way that they could maybe change it up to keep it fresh? Obviously.
Well, I think. Yeah, I mean, I think there'll be a lot of different obstacles you'll face in each dungeon, and obviously because it's procedurally generated, that will always make it quote unquote fresh. But I think unless I don't see, they haven't said apart from that there's anything other that you're doing in the game, and there certainly doesn't seem to be kind of a narrative holding it together, although there might be something. So I don't know. I don't want to be down on the game, because I'm not down on the game. It just doesn't enthrall me.
You just don't want to play multiplayer with me. That's why, isn't it? Just trying you're trying to get out of
it. Trying to get out of it. Don't want to do it.
He doesn't want to see your failed phantom.
Yeah, all the time, always winning. There's no competition in that. It's just not for me necessarily. Although I'll probably give it a try.
I know what you mean. Longevity wise, it might not have it there, but then it's worth trying and then seeing it might.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, Wizard with a Gun as well looks awesome. Again, I was slightly deflated when they said it was a multiplayer game, because that's just me. I'm not a huge multiplayer fan, so I was kind of like, okay. But
so
it
even
really
on the
cool.
co-op side, it was co-op, was it? Or it was just co-op, wasn't it? On most,
I think it's co-op survival.
Yeah.
Again, doesn't necessarily interest me that much. I'm a single player sort of person, but
lone wolf.
I'm a lone, yes, I'm a lone wolf.
Antisocial Luke. Okay.
Yeah, we could say it that way. I felt kind for once.
it's the truest description that you will find of me on any show. Pong's bang on. To be honest, quite my ability to do these shows is quite incredible. Given how
It's your shot to yourself.
Good for you, then, brother. Good for you.
Yeah.
You're doing better than me. I ain't doing good right now. So.
Yeah, you are.
But yeah, no, I thought overall it was really good. And you know, again, Devolver just continue to show why they're such a fantastic publisher, and they just really get the people that buy their games, right? They really understand their audience. And they're really selective. You know, they select games with, you know, really high quality in one way or another, whether that's through concept or execution. And it's really great. If you follow them, because kind of when you hear of Devolver, it's starting to become synonymous with quality in the indie space, just like Annapurna. So you can there's kind of you know, you can kind of take their games on blind faith almost, that they will be very good, which is great. And shout out as well to Shadow Warrior 3, which, you know, looks fantastic. So I really can't wait for that.
Looks like a blast, doesn't it? For sure. That's great points there, my friend, for a recluse. You know.
Yeah, for a recluse.
No, for a public speaker, for a president. Great. If you were a president, I would be like, great speech, sir. But yes, so I just want to say quickly, I've missed Caitlin for a little while. Caitlin, shout out to you. Thank you so much for coming by and showing some love, as you say. Really appreciate that. And shout out to Big Maze as well. Thank you very much for being here, and everyone else who's hanging out with us. Drop us your game of the show, guys. One game. If you don't remember the title, just put whatever it looked like or whatever. I'm sure we'll get the vibe. But yeah, we're going back over them. I'm actually really surprised by that first game, which I still can't remember the name of, the black and white one. Do you remember the name of that, guys?
Trek to Yomi.
Yeah, Trek to Yomi.
Trek to Yomi. Yeah, that game. I don't know about you guys. Do you think that game, not that it matters at all, but I don't feel like it's a Devolver style, normal Devolver kind of game. Would you agree with that? I feel like it's something quite a little bit outside their usual realm. Maybe it's quite sort of elegant in a way. Do you see what I mean?
I guess. Yeah, I see. It kind of. I guess because they do these really irreverent, kind of. Yeah. Not silly, but you know, high concept games, right?
Exactly.
I mean, I get your point, but I think what they're known for more than that is having really unique creative games, and that absolutely fits
creativity.
the bill. So yeah.
You get where I'm coming from, though, don't you? Like with, you know, because usually it's usually like, you know, really violent, hard, like, or like really like out there, or it could be quirky. You see what I mean? Not that I'm not saying it matters in any way. I think it's cool. I think it's great. I think, you know, it looks like an absolute. It's probably my game of the show, to be honest with you. What are you gonna say? Sorry, sorry, Pong So, my friend, I cut you off there.
Yeah, no worries whatsoever. I didn't mean to jump in. I was just gonna say, I would definitely say I get what you're saying there. I definitely think this is something new. Excited because this is something different for Flying Wild Hog to go outside of their norm, right? With the Shadow Warriors and series, and try something like this. That I love that. I love when studios try to do something completely out of their comfort zone. So for me, I definitely get where you're going with that, Indy. It definitely is something new.
Appreciate that, brother. Well, everyone throw me out the door. No. Cool. Yeah, that is yes. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, as I say, it's a great thing. Like when people sort of like step outside it, like you just said, that was a great shout. I think that game looks amazing. Really excited for it. Did we catch a year on that one? I'm gonna have to recap all this as always. We always have to do it, even if it's quite short. Like a lot of people probably felt they could have watched another half an hour, maybe even another hour of Devolver goodness. And it is quite interesting they keep it that short because they have got a lot of games. They are quite a large publisher. Yeah. You know, they could have had like Weird West in there as well, couldn't they, and stuff like that. But I guess they like to make their hard impact and pop out.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So what did we get your game of the show there, Fastback brother? I don't know if we did.
I mean, as something to look forward to would be the Trek to Yomi or if I'm saying it right.
Yeah.
But definitely, I'm excited for Death's Door.
Yeah.
Nice.
And we got a date on that. So that just it looks great. I like the concept of it. You know, going collecting souls, and you have these boss battles that it kind of reminds me a little bit of a cross between like Tunic style and like a Mario game where you come up with these boss battles and they're kind of contained in a circle or a square. You know what I mean? Like you just gotta dodge and weave. And
I've been saying it's like a darker Tunic for quite a while. I totally agree with that.
Yeah. So I mean, the more I see of it, the more I get excited, and I can't wait. So I'm super happy we got a date.
Nice, isn't it? Yeah, it's soon as well. Oh my god, there's so many games.
And I agree with you, man. I could watch another, and like what's his name said, Jadzilla.
Yep.
I could watch another hour of this. Just, the production, the stuff that it's just funny as hell.
Yeah.
Weird and funny, and you're looking around and you're trying to catch stuff in the background and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, I could even watch games that they've already got out and stuff. You know what I mean? It's showing off like Ape Out or whatever. Yeah, I know people would probably be like, "Oh, they showed old games," or but just maybe just to fill it out.
I wish they would do this. I wish it would do this twice a year. You know what I mean? Just showcase these games up and coming, and then we got more games of second half of the year or whatever's coming and following. But no, I'll take what we got.
Oh yeah, so. I'm not complaining in any regard because it's a fantastic show, and it's probably takes quite a lot because they've got real actors in to do all this, and it's like proper production quality.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's like, is that what you were going to say there, Luke, my man?
Yeah, I mean, I think it would be quite an effort to write and record something over an hour. And integrate games into it. I think that's probably why they keep it quite short, half an hour or so. Because as you said, Indy, they've got tons of games they could show, but I think not only obviously do they have to fit them into a format like this, but also I think they really like to highlight just a few and give them sufficient time to make an impression. So I think that's a very conscious choice that they make and that they continue to make. And I think when Annapurna do their show, right, I think they'll do a similar sort of thing. We might not see everything that we know Annapurna have or might be coming, but they just like to focus on a few things. And I think that's great because ultimately it never feels that's the best compliment you can give an E3 presentation conference is that you wish there was more, because usually they go on for far too long, and there's too much dead weight in there. There's too much stuff that's just not interesting. Ubisoft. It's great that they continue year on year to put out shows like this, where you get to the end and you're like, oh, okay, that's over, but I wish there was a bit more.
Yeah, absolutely.
So.
That's a great point. You're on fire today, Luke. Love it.
I had a whiskey, so it's probably...
Right, we'll do it next time you're having another whiskey. I love it. No pina coladas, though. That's disappointing.
No. PJ will be disappointed.
Yes, he will. Definitely. Yeah, I mean, the in and out approach, wanting more at the end, definitely agreed. And like the thing is as well, what they do is they'll script it, all this stuff as well, of course. Amazingly tight scripting and great delivery. All of this is done to a very high level, and everything has a link to the next video, if you know what I mean. I know it's only it follows on, so it's not like you could just say, oh, I'll chuck in a few extra trailers on that bit. I suppose you could do it, but they like it to sort of link to that next video, and then this bit here is going to link to that next video. So it's very much, high production quality, and it would take quite a bit of extra effort if they were going to continue the same format, which I probably imagine they feel the pressure to do. Not pressure, but like they like doing it like this. People love it so much. That's what I meant by pressure, is they want to carry on that quality of kind of bizarre awesomeness, if you know what I mean. Does that make any sense?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. It makes a ton of sense because I think what they found with this whole way that they do things is that the pacing never lacks, right? They control the entire pacing throughout, and that's what separates their show from a lot of shows. Now, some people have really good pacing in their shows, but with this scripted style, like you were just talking about, Indy, going from one to the next and it's all linked together, nobody ever feels like we're just sitting here waiting for the next thing to show up. There is no drag. There's none of that. There's so much action going on and so much to keep you engaged with the screen that you just feel like they're hopping from game to game to game, when in reality they're doing these whole skits and everything else in between, but you're too busy laughing and going, oh my god, I can't believe they just said that, oh god, look at that, and then all of a sudden you're on to the next game and you're like, oh yeah, now you're constantly in that kind of state of good mood going in. So the games themselves benefit from that, because when you see them, you're already there, you're already smiling, you're already kind of laughing, and you're ready to see that action, and you're like, oh man, this looks really cool, this is great. That is something that not a lot of shows pull off, and I think they do it to the top. They're at the top. They're at the peak of this, and I love it, and I hope they continue with it because it is nothing but success for them. So I do enjoy this.
Yeah, awesome stuff, buddy. That's great shouts. Yeah, and again, looking back at this Shadow Warrior, because I don't know if we showed it that detailed. We kind of got off for a bit of a weird start. I don't know why they didn't have some sort of countdown at the start. It was a bit like strange at the start. That's the only thing. I don't know what that was about. But anyway, yeah, Shadow Warrior. Again, we've talked about that quite a bit. But at the same time, I just want to strike one more time. It looks fantastic. Yeah, if you love Doom Eternal, and Doom, obviously the original one, but it's got more of a Doom Eternal feel with all the traversal stuff, the way you can pull yourself around, it seems like, and with the meat hook version on Doom Eternal and that. But yeah, I'm well up for that. Did it say a year at the end of this trailer? Did it say 2022?
No,
nothing at all.
I don't think it said anything.
Wow, that's quite.
I think they were shooting for this year though, weren't they? Wasn't that?
Yeah. Oh, 2021. 2021.
2021. Oh, okay, there we go. Good.
There we go,
yep,
baby.
There we go. Good.
That is sweet. Good. Yeah, that was a relief.
Yeah.
But that's cool then. I'm really excited. So then, maybe we're going to get that. Maybe we could get an announcement at Gamescom or something like that for that one. I don't know. Or maybe they'll just announce it, on Twitter or whatever. But yeah, there's still hope for that one for this year, guys. That's awesome. But yeah. Yeah, I think maybe we keep it short and sweet, so guys. I mean, just like Devolver, take the cues from the masters.
Pacing, Indy. We got a good pace. Let's just close it.
My wife told me off for taking too long on my streams. Got to listen to the boss, She says I take too long winding things up at the end, and I agree with her. I'm a rambler, so I've got to listen to her. I apologise if I ramble, guys. It's just something I'm working on. But this has been a ton of fun. If there's anything before we do the sort of outros and stuff, anything you guys wanted to just mention about the show before we get into the sort of exiting outros, etc. Anything you last wanted to add about Devolver's show? Or are you all good? All good.
I'm just thankful that we got this. Yeah, great.
No, this is fantastic. Yeah.
Awesome stuff, guys. Yeah, well, thank you so much for the chat as well. I just want to actually I'll read a couple of quick comments and then we'll get into some outros, as this has been a fantastic time. I've really enjoyed this. Amazing end to the day of the 3-stream marathon, which I still feel like I've got a bit of energy, which is amazing. I have to do 3 streams every day now. That's not going to happen. But yeah, we've got lots to look forward to. Let's shout out a few people and actually mention some comments, because we did have a few comments about the final stream. And yeah, Judzilla says he's never wanted hot dogs more than he does now. Earlier on, Pyro mentioned that they've won E3 5 minutes into their presentation. These were earlier, obviously, that I just missed. I wanted to mention. And Xbox Jesus agreeing that they are the best for sure, which is fantastic. What do we have at the end here? Yeah, Judzilla again, awesome overall. Could watch another hour of it, as we talked about. Shadow Warrior 3 was his pick for the show. And yeah, that I can't really see if there's any, like I say, any games that you've enjoyed the most, guys. Just pop them in the chat now and I'll read them out before we go. But I just want to say a massive thank you to this awesome panel. It's been an amazing time hanging out with you for Devolver goodness. And they are the true masters, and they've proved that once more. So yeah, thank you so much, Fastback. It's an absolute pleasure to be able to hang out with you again. It's been a little while since we did our regular slot. Great to get back together and have a great time checking out some indie games. Would you like to shout out where people can find you, sir?
Well, every Thursday you can find me on the Next Level Gaming Podcast on YouTube at 9 p.m. Eastern. But tomorrow we'll be doing a live stream of the E3 of Xbox Bethesda show like everybody else, and hashtag Gamers United Guild.
Hell yeah!
It's just been great, man. The guild has been representing, but everybody's been streaming and showing a lot of these events that have been going on lately. So it's a lot going on. It's exciting. Even though some of the shows really, may not be all that great, but yeah. There's always something there, right? That we like.
It's a celebration of gaming as a whole, even if it's not a great show, isn't it? You know what I mean? And you definitely exemplified the positive gamer approach, which I love about you. Awesome stuff. So are you streaming as it happens?
You, Andy, brother.
Oh, thank you, bro. That's very kind of you. You streaming as it happens, kind of reactions, as like watch and react, kind of for
tomorrow?
The Xbox. Yep. Very nice. Very nice.
Get a live deal. Yeah.
Is it you?
We'll just be having fun with it. So.
Yourself, Mike, and HDK, or is there any guests on board for you?
It'd be me, Mike. I'm not sure HDK's not gonna be there.
Oh, okay.
Mike's gonna have a buddy of his that who helps form Next Level Gaming.
Nice.
They used to go to E3s with them back in the day.
Oh,
He's
nice.
gonna join us.
That's cool.
I think Dreadpool.
Oh, sweet. That sounds great, buddy. I think that hopefully the internet's not going to blow up tomorrow with everyone streaming. I think I'm going to step aside and let you guys handle that one tomorrow, and might just have one day where I'm focusing on the indie stuff, which is the way I thought it would be best for me to handle it, if you know what I mean. I was very tempted.
Hopefully tomorrow we get a couple indie games shown off and an indie montage. Which you do every time, right? So
I think there will be some great indie content and shown off tomorrow, really do. And that's one of the reasons why I was really tempted to sort of either stream it like myself, but then I thought everyone else is on board anyway, and it's kind of like I've done quite a lot on the indie stuff, so I've had an absolute blast doing that.
You're welcome to join us if you want. So.
Oh, thank you, bro. I thought, like I said, 3 streams today. Maybe I should have one day off or whatever. just actually watch it. I think that is actually.
Just go hang out with the wife with the earpiece in.
I love it.
That's what I do.
That's a good plan. Make sure it's on the left, whatever side she's sitting. You have to put it on the other side. No, it's been fun, brother. Thanks so much.
I mean, everybody's always on their phone, anyways, right?
Absolutely, bro.
But this was great. Appreciate it.
Awesome.
Wish I could have made some of the others, the other shows you did, but no. I was able to catch a couple of the other ones that you did, you always put a great show together and great panel together, Indies. So it's always a pleasure to be on there. And it was cool to be here with Pong and Luke. So
absolutely, thank you so much.
And again, I appreciate the stuff that you guys bring too. Green Pass Gaming and of course Pong. Xbox Ultimate and like this morning, Split Screen, and every other podcast here on Pong.
Absolutely. A quality lineup of guys today. It's been awesome. Yeah, thanks again, Fastback. You rock, bro. It's been a pleasure. So yeah, Luke, my friend, leading on to you, I was just going to say, I'm going to probably just watch the Xbox show tomorrow, just kick back maybe and just take it in, or maybe on the TV. That's how I've done it in previous years, kind of thing. I think that might be what Luke is doing. I do believe that's why I'm linking on to my man Luke, who has been hanging out with me a lot. He's probably going to be ignoring me for a year now because I've abused him. I've abused his services, but I can't help but do it because he's a legend. I love hanging out with you, bro. Thank you so much for doing all these streams with me. It's been a real ton of fun. There is one more on Monday which I'm considering, but it doesn't mean you have to do. I'm just thinking about it myself. But yeah, thank you so much for being here today, Luke. Devolver, masters of it, as I say. Where can they find you, my friend?
Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, always always a pleasure, and it's been a lot of fun. You know, in the E3 period, doing these sorts of things with you, especially because you know they're all most of them are indie orientated. So it's just awesome to see new indie games and you know get some release dates, see some more footage. I just think it's really great time. And then this has kind of been the pinnacle today, I think, of everything shown so far. And hopefully onwards and upwards in here for other conferences / presentations. So I'll be watching the conference tomorrow by myself, lone wolf
style, yeah.
You know,
Love
soaking it in, and then immediately after at 8 p.m. UK time, 3 p.m. Eastern, and 12 p.m. Pacific, Green Pass Gaming goes live. So we'll be doing a post-show reaction rather than reacting live.
Nice.
So hopefully people can join us for that and you know get our thoughts on it. Should be a really cool and interesting way to do it. And you know it'll be very fresh as well. So it'll be very raw post show reaction. So
not as raw as Devolver though.
Not as raw as that. Nothing as raw as that.
I know what you're saying. It'll be fresh in the mind, totally, brother. Yeah,
it will be fresh in the mind. So. If anybody does have a chance, please tune in. We will have opinions, of course. Hopefully good ones.
You can have a cheeky whiskey tomorrow. Pina colada.
I mean,
it's got to be pina colada on Xbox, isn't
it? With an umbrella.
Yeah, absolutely. And a Del Boy umbrella.
Yes, Del Boy umbrella. Yeah. So again. Awesome being here and awesome hanging out with Fastback and Pong, who are both just awesome. So thanks for having me.
My pleasure, sir. Yeah, they always awesome. Like I say, you're get on really well with you, my friend. I appreciate your friendship and you know hanging out with you. Also, you're so knowledgeable about games. Like I said to you many times, I just love that I can say a random indie game, just like that no one has ever heard of them. Not being like arrogant, I'm just saying it's just like an obscure game, and I'm usually used to people not knowing it, and then I say it to you, and you're like, oh yeah, I know that game, yeah, and I just love that. It's just awesome to be able to chat to someone on the same level with that.
I appreciate that, and one day we'll become even closer when you play and appreciate the Outer Wilds as well.
Oh, that's cheeky. He's thrown back in my face.
Realize how incredible that. You've got to get used to it because Annapurna are going to show the DLC at their conference.
Yeah, they're doing it on July 29th, aren't they?
Yeah. So play it before then, please. Thank you.
Please, otherwise you won't come back on. I like it. That's it. Yes. You got to treat me mean, haven't you?
Yeah, you got
to keep me like that. I like it, my friend. No, but as I said, I did play it once, but I probably didn't give it the time it deserved to get into it. I will get there. I will go back to it. Otherwise, I will get slapped.
Yes, you will.
You will. I love it. So finally, we have my good man Pongso. What a legend! What a awesome performance as always. It's like the safest hands in podcasting, if you like. if you know what that means, anyone.
Yes. Wow.
But absolute legend. Thank you so much for coming on today, bro. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed Devolver, and I hope you enjoyed chatting with us. Where can they find you, my friend?
Absolutely. It's my time to ramble now, Indy. So I'm going to ramble here, guys. So nothing but love and respect to you and the entire panel and the chat. Again, this is amazing. I will take every opportunity to come on with you, Indy, and the awesome panels you put together. And Luke and Brother Chris are just amazing people. Devolver was absolutely. When you invited me, I was like, oh my god, I get to do Devolver with Indy. So I just so excited, man. This was great. So thank you again for the invite. Otherwise, you guys can find me Pong Soul everywhere, Xbox, Twitter. Hit me up, follow me. I'll follow you back. Have some great discussions with you in the DMs. Always open. So just find me there. Otherwise, you will find me back on the Shop podcast for my third podcast of the day with PTK Blam, Fuzzy Belvedere, Centurion, and Stay Gorilla. So we got a quick show. 9
sorry,
p.m.
I missed that one.
No worries, man. 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 o'clock Central Time, and we're going to be covering E3, obviously, like everybody else. Tomorrow morning, we will be back on. This is going to be a living split screen and Xbox Ultimate mashup. So we are going to be covering the Xbox Showcase, just like everybody else. You can find myself and Steel Rain with my extended family over at Xbox Ultimate on Fun Speculations channel. So find us there. Who knows when we're actually going to go live? We may all be up at 6 a.m. just giddy. So, we don't know. We might just be live all night. Who knows? But yeah, you can find us there. It's going to be a great show. And we can't wait. We're excited. Otherwise, you can find myself and Steel Rain. We're going to be trying to do nightly recaps of everything with our opinions on living split screen. And then split screen is all one word. So take a look for that. Otherwise, Tuesday next week, back on with the Xbox Factor podcast, Mr. Boomstick, Zemi Games, and now the VGHD, known as 3-Bit, has joined us on Tuesdays. That goes at 12 p.m. Eastern, 11 o'clock Central Time. And then back on Friday, Xbox Ultimates with Fun Speculation and his beautiful wife, Caitlin, who showed up in our chat today. And the rest of the Magnificent Seven, that starts at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 o'clock Central Time. And then Saturday mornings, it's living split screen. Myself and Steel Rain, that's our regular time. We just wrapped up episode 12 this morning. Just a great time. We got a great community going. So join us over there. Living split screen, all one word, 9 a.m. Central, 9 a.m. Central, 9 a.m. East. Wait, 9 a.m. Central, 10 a.m. Eastern. God, I can't even think right now. 3 p.m. UK time. But yeah, no, join us there. But again, this was great, guys. Nothing but love to this entire community, whether it's indie, whether it's AAA. I don't care. We're all gamers. And this is the golden age of gaming. Play what you love what you play. Yeah. This is Christmas, everybody. This is fantastic. I just absolutely love it.
Absolutely, sir. Fantastic. Very well said. Yeah. I love that kind of mindset when it comes to gaming, just open-minded and, playing whatever whatever takes your fancy. And that is awesome. And yeah, I really cannot wait for the rest of the E3 period. It's just getting started, really. And, the highlight for a lot of people in our community is the Xbox Showcase, which is going to be absolutely awesome tomorrow. Cannot wait to see what indies show up in there. 12 minutes, maybe. For old Cybernox. I've promised him. But not that I have any. Tunic could show up. Yeah, definitely. It's interesting that it's popped up. There's a demo of Tunic, guys, by the way, on Xbox coming up. So if you want to check that out, there's a demo event in general. So yeah, check out the demo event on Xbox. And there'll also be a demo event on Steam as well from the 16th to the 22nd. And I'll be streaming some of those demos off of that too.
Fantastic.
I believe I saw one of the games was Lake, right?
Lake, yeah.
Did I see that correct?
That's right, I believe. Yeah, I think I saw that. Yeah, that was on the showcase earlier. Actually, Lake was.
Yeah.
I think this.
And I hold on. Real quick correction, and I apologize to Back from the Dead. He's also going to be joining us tomorrow too.
Awesome.
So forgive me.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm all over the place, man, from work and all the games that are going on.
No problem.
Trying to keep up.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, no, nice to have Back from the Dead. Back from the Dead streaming now. Definitely check out our man Back from the Dead. He's doing some cool streaming. He's starting out recently. Also, my man Andy Waring in the chat. There's some great creators in our chat actually who are supporting. Thank you so much, guys. Check out Andy Waring. I think he tends to do it on Twitch more, but sometimes on YouTube. Also, Judzilla, my main man. He has got a YouTube channel too. He was on earlier, and yeah, there's lots of great people in this community. Thank you so much. Check out Judzilla Music for your his awesome music. But yeah, thank you so much everybody who has joined us. I'm just going to quickly go through the names. I'm going to keep it just to the name if that's okay, because I'm going to try and please my not please my wife in that way. I'm going to do what she says. Let's say I'm going to try and please my wife. That would have sounded dodgy.
I think Devolver got to you, Andy. Getting a little un-PC, brother.
Yeah, exactly.
Been Devolvified.
Devolvified is definitely going in the dictionary as well. Let's go,
take
guys.
it easy on those chili cheese dogs.
Yeah, I would go all over those as well. You know, hot dogs for the win. Anyway, Meisuko, thank you so much for being here. Back from the Dead, Andy Waring, Judzilla Music, SLU, Big Maze, HTK, Caitlin in the house, Mike from NLG, Xbox Jesus, Pyro Matt, Dragon Wolf, back from the dead, I think I said, Master Mayhem UK, awesome to see you, buddy. Dragon Wolf, sorry, I think I said that. Truska for life. Scott from Green Pass Gaming, check him out on Sunday with Luke. Wolf in Soul. And G's Keat, and that's as far as the chat goes, apart from Boogeyman. Thank you so much, everybody who has joined us today. I hope you had a blast soaking up some, badassery, if you like. I don't know if that's in the dictionary either. I've made up another word.
Other word.
Just make up as I go along, my man.
That whole indie gamer dictionary pretty soon. Yeah.
That's a good idea. But yeah, it's been a ton of fun. I love what Devolver do. They've proved themselves once again as the rock and roll developer. That's how I feel they are. They're the real rock and roll kind of developer. That fits them perfectly. They like to do things their own way. They go against the grain, and it really works for them. But yeah, thanks so much to everyone who has watched this show. Thank you so much to the awesome panel, Fastback, Luke Steele, and Pong So. Amazing guys, you are. It's been amazing hanging with you, and thank you so much to the chat once more. You're absolutely awesome. We had a great turnout for today, so everyone who's come by, thank you so much. If you are a fan of indie games and you've not subscribed to this channel already, please feel free to hit that subscribe button, and you'll be kept up to date with all the latest indie games goodness as it happens, as best I can. We basically a dedicated indie game channel here, so this is what it's all about. If you're a fan of indie games, I will do my best to keep you up to date with all the latest indie games goodness. But yeah, thanks again for watching, guys, and thanks again to the panel, chat, and everyone who has been part of this. It's been an absolute blast. I will catch you again real soon. I can't say that. I'm not sure if I'm going to do one on Monday or not. There might be one on Monday because there's an indie games showcase written on the E3 calendar, and I don't know what that is, and I haven't been able to find out exactly what that is yet, but it might potentially happen that I stream that on Monday. And I don't know if I might even do something completely random after Xbox. I don't know, probably not though. I just feel like I need to, because there's going to be amazing Xbox, but you know what I mean, I feel like I'm missing out, but we'll see. There'll be okay. Exactly, I know, but it's going to be everyone doing it, but who knows. I'm going to be I may well jump on, guys, so keep an eye out if you're interested, as I might make a video instead, actually. That might be a way of doing things, but yeah, anyway, guys, I'm doing what I said I wouldn't do, and that's hanging around rambling on as usual. But yeah, thanks so much to everyone who's joined us, and yeah, enjoy the Xbox showcase, enjoy your indie games, and I will catch you again real soon back on the channel. Later, guys.
Happy E3, everybody.